This video is sponsored by Boxing Showtimes. In this video, I'm going to be spending a day eating and training like Vasiliy Lomachenko, who has a fight coming up, and many people in the boxing community know him as the Matrix of boxing. And so this day is going to include a lot of very unique drills, especially a lot of unique mental training. And so I have a long day ahead of me. I'm going to go to sleep right now, because guess what? So waking up the ass crack of dawn has become a bit of a regular occurrence on my channel these days. But I think Lomachenko has 11 knockouts on his resume so far, and I think I'd rather be number 12 than to wake up at dawn again. But anyways, at this time in the morning, Lomachenko starts his day with an hour run, and interestingly enough, he does it on the beach. And hopefully I don't get attacked by a hobo. If you feel bad for me, leave a like and subscribe. Okay, so I'm at the beach now, and just like I thought, you literally can't see shit here, and it's actually kind of scary. Like, I'm out in the parking lot right now, which is why you could kind of see me off of a street light. Let's get this. But first, let's take a moment to talk about the sponsor of this video, Boxing Showtimes. This free app will notify you of upcoming boxing events, guide you where to buy tickets, and even has a list of bars around you showing the fights with an easy-to-use interactive map. Thanks to this app, I was reminded to watch recent fights like Shakur Stevenson vs. Conceição and Canelo vs. Triple G3. You can bet Boxing Showtimes will be my guide to watching Lomachenko's return fight coming up. Download in the description. Thank you, Boxing Showtimes, for sponsoring this video. Alright, so hour worth of running or jogging done, and like I said, you couldn't see shit on the beach, so I ran mostly in the parking lot and the streets around the beach, but I also did run on the beach, so believe me there. But we're gonna head home now. We're gonna rest up a bit before meal number 1. Alright, I'm back, and it's now about 10 o'clock a.m. I was able to get a little bit of rest, and I was able to get showered up, but now I'm absolutely starving, and good thing it's time for meal number 1. I think I'm gonna synthesize every last calorie in this meal. Alright, so we're here for meal number 1, and there's nothing too out of the ordinary here. We got a big bowl of oatmeal with some blueberries, some strawberries, some bananas, and a handful of cashews, because who doesn't like a morning where you put nuts in your mouth? But then here we got 7 hard-boiled eggs, which I think I'm gonna synthesize every last gram of protein in this. And a big tall glass of orange juice. Lomachenko also usually has coffee with his breakfast, but I've been caffeine free, so I'm not gonna have the coffee, I'm just gonna have the orange juice. But let's get it, I'm starving. Alright, that's it for meal number 1. Surprisingly, it was a lot more filling than I thought it would be. I think it was really the 7 eggs that really got to me and filled me up. I don't think I've ever had that many eggs in one sitting. But this is also going to serve as the pre-workout meal. We have a little bit of time to rest. I'm going to digest, and then I'm going to take a 12-pound dump, and then we're going to head to the gym for some strength and conditioning. Alright, so it's a little bit past 12 o'clock now, and we're here at the gym for the workout. We're going to be doing strength and conditioning, and just like the Canelo day in the life training, we're going to be doing a circuit. So this will probably destroy me again, so let's get it. a little bit past 3 o'clock, and I'm absolutely pooped. Especially those kettlebell sit-ups really wiped me out. My abs feel like I probably have a hernia, or maybe I have permanent DOMS, but at least now it's time to cook up meal number 2, or lunch, which is the post-workout meal. Alright, so we're here for meal number 2, and what we have is we have some chicken breast, some pasta, and then vegetable soup. Fun fact, Lomachenko says that pasta is actually his favorite food, so there's not much left I have really to say. Let's try to get this down. Alright, and that's meal number 2 down. And that was a lot of food. I'm surprised I finished it all. But now Lomachenko actually takes a long break. His next workout, which is the boxing workout, is gonna be at 6 o'clock. Right now it's about 4 o'clock, so sometimes he goes and takes a nap, which I'm definitely going to do. And we'll see you for the boxing workout. Alright, so it's 6 o'clock now. I'm all rested and rejuvenated. Not really, I didn't take a nap at all. But it's time for a boxing workout. So I'm here in my garage. Sounds like Ty Lopez. But we're gonna be doing a boxing workout, like I said. And Lomachenko likes to start his boxing workouts with hand-eye coordination with the reflex ball, and he does juggling, which I'm gonna do. And if any of you guys watching are good with a reflex ball or juggling, then watching me do it will probably hurt you physically, because I've never practiced it before. And it's probably gonna be very embarrassing, so let's get to it. I think the secret is waiting until it gets closer to me to punch it. That way I find like a sweet spot and I have a little bit more time to react. I seem to be getting worse at juggling than better, so we're just gonna move on. boxing workout complete. As you can see, it's 8 o'clock now, and I'm completely wiped out, but we still have the final meal of the day to get to, the post-workout meal. And I'm telling you, I'm completely wiped out. I am not even hungry at all, not even remotely have an appetite. And as a matter of fact, my protein farts have been getting pretty wild lately, but nonetheless, we have one more meal to go, and it's a pretty big one, so here we go. So we're here for the final meal of the day, the post-workout meal. And what we got here is nothing too special. We got a salad along with a pretty thick slice of salmon meat. And Lomachenko usually has this meal with his team, his managers. He shares it with a lot of people. So I'm gonna do the same and share this meal with some special people. Nobody. But this meal is definitely looking delicious, so I'm gonna dig in right now. And there's probably enough protein in this meal to give me enough protein farts to last a week. So let's jump on in. Done. Final meal of the day is done. There's probably enough protein in that meal to turn my bedroom into a sauna of my own protein farts tonight. But that's gonna do it for the meals. It's almost 9 o'clock and we got one more thing to do. All right, I'm back one last time. It's late at night, and what Lomachenko likes to do is he likes to end his days with some mental training. He'll do some exercises that will help him with his focus, help him with his concentration. And the reason for this is because when you're in a long fight, it'll help him be able to formulate strategies, be able to mix up his strategies, be able to read his opponent quickly and problem solve his opponent's game plans and remain not predictable and remain ahead of his opponent. But not just for boxing, but for average Joes like you and me, these exercises can be very helpful because having a better focus, better concentration, and a better attention span will help in other aspects of life. In a day and age where the average attention span is the shortest it's ever been in history, these exercises could really help you build that up instead of doing things that will destroy your attention span, like scrolling through social media, or if you go on the hub too much like me, this will definitely help. So first thing we got, you'll notice behind me, is you'll see Lomachenko do what's known as a Schulte table. And the way it works is pretty simple. Well, first of all, I actually made a pretty ghetto one with sticky notes instead of the chart that you'll normally see Lomachenko use. Basically, you find the numbers in order 1 through 25, and you try to do it as fast as possible. So yeah, it's pretty simple. And I'm gonna time it. Typically, you wanna do it within 30 seconds, so I'm gonna time it, see if I can do that, and then randomize the numbers again, and then we'll try it again. So helps with the peripheral vision and recognizing patterns or recognizing what you're looking for really quickly. All right, time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 12, where's 12? Oh shit. 12, 13. Oh, that's it. All right, time to randomize it again. All right, I randomized the numbers again. I got 12 last time in 30 seconds, which was pretty pathetic, so we'll try it again right now. And start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 16, 17. Alright, time's up. Alright, so I got, what, 16 that time? That was a lot better. Alright, randomized again, so ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 14. Okay. Alright, 14 that time. Alright, so we're just gonna move on to the next thing because I'm getting worse now. Alright, so next up, Lomachenko does this thing with Jenga blocks where he kind of just stacks them and balances them with both hands at the same time. So it works his concentration because it takes concentration to be able to balance things. And it also works with both of his hands. So his brain is working overtime to make sure both hands are equally doing it. So that adds the difficulty. So I don't know what it's called, if there's even a name for this, but let's give it a shot. And there's the final product. I don't know why on this side I made it grow outwards so much the further it got away from me. That's kind of weird, but I'm not gonna do it again because I've never seen Lomachenko do it more than once, so I'm not gonna do it more than once. And I'm really tired anyway, so I'm just gonna end the video here. If you liked the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And let me know, are you excited for Lomachenko's comeback? I am, but at the same time, I've never heard of the guy he's fighting, so it's probably just a tune-up fight. But anyways, that's going to conclude the day in the life of Lomachenko's diet and training. Maybe if I do this more often, maybe I'll become a Matrix fighter myself. Maybe I'll be able to stop bullets. Maybe I'll be able to fly as well. So I'll keep doing it, but I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you all for watching. Special thanks to my GOAT tier patrons, Jason Maheenan, Grant Gabriel, Albert Chen, Jeff, Dimitri Drozdov, Andre, Gostele Geza, Mark Price, Marshall Bott, as well as my channel member, Hot Pocket Maestro. You guys keep the channel going.